Alrighty. We should be live now. Welcome to Farming Simulator 25. Welcome back, I guess, to Farming Simulator 25. Oh, we got stuff on sale. Maybe. Why is my keyboard not working? Well, part of the keyboard's working. Well, that's weird. Okay. That was delayed. We don't need those. Damn. What we do need is a cultivator. Oh, and I think I have a new, mod. There we go. Task list. Which mode? Manage groups to create a group. I don't see manage groups. Oh, there it is. Right in front of my face. Add group. Choose a group name. Me. Choose a group type. Standard group contains tasks that will be shown when due. Template defines tasks as a template only. And you can define multiple template instance groups that use the same template and manage them in one place. I guess standard. Okay. I have a task now. Manage tasks. You don't have any tasks yet. Add tasks. Standard. Describe the task. Well, I always forget. Raid when done. Let's see if this will help. Set the effort level for this task. This could be differentiate small and large tasks when calculating workload over time. Should be easy, but use for ordering tasks so that you know what to do first. Is this task recurring? Not for today. When is this task due? Oh, crap. At the end of the stream, not at a date. We'll put it for December for now. We'll see what happens. Damn it. So I just downloaded this new task manager mod, or task list mod, and trying to figure out how to use it. Oh, I guess I'm shifting. Fun. We'll check it out eventually. So it's February. We can plant cotton, but we're not going to because I'm not ready for cotton right now. Plan to plant, I think it was oats. I was gonna shoot for, and then harvest them in July, and then plant sorghum or wheat. I think is what I was shooting for, because I've got a harvester, and I've got seeder. Oh yeah, I needed to do some more. I needed to make some money. Because we're dangerously low on funds. And I was thinking of doing that. Maybe that. That should be quick and easy, actually. Let's do that one, because that's going to pay the most. So, and I think it's coming to my thing again. Kind of funny. Instead of going to the sawmill that it comes on the board, which is like over here, it keeps coming to my sawmill, which I'm okay with, but because then I end up back home anyway. I need to borrow the items for this because these things are just fun to drive. There we go. I'm like, what is going on? Oh, there's a random person inside my vehicle here. So let's get this hooked up. And where are we going? We're going clear down there. By Michaud's. I can't see. Oh, forward. Going behind. And I'll just run over everything on the way. You have my trailer back there, right? Where is... Ah! Pay attention to where I'm driving. Usually helps. Still not doing it. Why am I still trying to set up? I've spent 15 minutes trying to get everything set up. I'm still adjusting everything. Whee! It looks warmer than it is, because it's February, so therefore it's cold. Most likely. I think we're in France, so I think that's where this map takes place. And Michaud's is... Whee! That corner's fun. It should be all the way down here. I can pick up the logs. And... never had to use a trailer. How many logs are there? Oh, there they are. Guess we gotta drive through the bushes to get to them. Can't really set up on this side because the trees are in the way. Hi, dear. I'm just going, what's that noise? Let's see if we can manage to get over here. Alrighty, let's hope that's where we need to be. Oh, Jesus. I'm on the wrong... Unfold everything here. Stare up at the sky. Alrighty, and I chose the wrong side. I need to see on the other side. Can I... That's not gonna help. That's not gonna help. Dang it. Well, I guess we see what we can do. See how many of these we can successfully grab. Okay. 3 is not working. Usually I can grab 3. I also usually grab from the other side. Alright. We're just going to make a mess of this pile if we keep trying that. Let's just grab 2. Maybe grab 2? What the? Why is that tipping me over? There's only 2. I do not like this angle. Oh, that was terrible. Not succeeding at this. Let's try that again from the end. Maybe. This is going to be terrible, isn't it? And swing and drop. Success. Okay, definitely need to get a better angle. I need to be on the right of him. So let's see if we can adjust. Trailer is going to make it very difficult to get where I need to get. I'll just push it out of the way. See if we can get to this side. Oh, we're hitting them. This is not good. Oh man. I'm really screwing this up. I was going to roll back a little bit. Nope, not really. Okay, let's see if we can at least grab some of those ones in the front of the truck and get them out of the way. And then we can pull forward. Can we even reach them? Oh, that's as far as I can reach. It looks like it might be far enough. Yeah, that's not too shabby. Oh, why? Why? Where are you going, Logs? Well, that one's going there. Yay, farming simulator physics. Keep trying. Okay. Up a little higher. Oh, come on. Lay better. Come on, get up there. Oh, still need to go up higher. Alrighty, let's see if we can grab those last ones. Clear over there. There we go. Success. Oh, let's just take out the mirrors. Probably damage the windshield a little bit. Alrighty. Nope. There we go. Oh, come on. Thank you. A little bit flatter, kind of. Not really. Yeah, getting them onto the trailer is going to definitely be interesting. Oh, I guess I'm only grabbing... Well, I can't... Somehow I have two? What the... That doesn't... Okay. Well, it's in. No, that's gonna go haywire in a second. However, can we... What if we bring it over to this? Nope, nope, nope. That's not... Tip the trailer over. Come on, come back. There we go. Definitely, I have it way too much on the edge. There we go. You know what? I'll just drop it there. Oh, we got one on the trailer. See if we can grab those three now. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. Still... No, I still need to go up higher. Sweet. We may not have to move after all. So I think I can just get them all from here. Oh. Okay, well apparently that third one still counts kind of as being in here. I think I'm going to lose this one. So let's hurry and get it in here. Oh, come on. Play nice. Fighting itself. If I spin it. There we go. What was that? Had a grip first, then drop? Random. Kind of want to grab them from the middle because it's a little easier to maneuver. Oh, apparently we get 3 today. Let's see if we can get all 3 of these on the trailer. Oh, mostly. That should work. Maybe lift that up so we don't take out the windows in the cab. Ooh, it's a little heavy. That's okay. We do actually want most of the weight on the truck rather than on the trailers, so I'm just going to put these ones on the truck too. Come on. You never want to come back far enough. That should work. And then one left. Yeah, we didn't. I don't think we actually needed the trailer. I think we could have fit all these on the truck. But, whatever. We have extras. No, no, no. Let's not. Oh. Okay. What happens if we do that? And then that. You fold up out of the way. Whoa. Okay, well. Now, we see if we can squeeze back out of this forest. Success! Sweet. I didn't count how many logs. Did you? Hopefully we got them all. It's all the ones that I seen. Doesn't mean I didn't miss any. Sorry for the eye tracker getting confused when I take a drink. Got to stay hydrated. Alright, that was an easy, could be an easy $5 grand, right? Just gotta drive all the way back to this sawmill. I still don't think I actually get the wood from this, but it still works out. Yeah, these log trucks are great with that crane. It makes it very easy to load logs, at least for the wood transport missions, because they're all just nicely piled up. If you're actually cutting a bunch of trees, if you can get them all nice and piled up, like with one of the big tree fellers, then it'd probably work pretty well. Also, I guess. Alrighty. We're gonna kind of cut through this area so we can get parked over here. Let's see if we can get both parked in there enough to claim it all in one shot. Shall we? And oh, oops, hit the right button. Wood transport finished. Sweet. Go back to contracts. After, of course, saving every time we load into the menu. And yeah, 47.15. I'm okay with that. That should get us through February. Got a hefty loan we still got to pay back. Okay. Get into March now and get planting. So, yeah, we'll wake up at 8. Let's see what happens. Apparently it's raining. Alrighty. Whoops. Loan interest, property, JCB log grapple. Oh, wow. And a flex draper. Headers are attached to harvesters. Thank you. 15.2 meters. That's a big one. But we've already got a good big one of those, so we don't need one. So, first thing on the agenda here in March is to get some oats planted in both the fields. Let's go do that. That is running? Oh, wow. Okay, so let's grab the tractor. Oh wait, we still need to get a fuck. We still need a cultivator. And he never did find us one, so that means we have to lease one. Man. Alright, well. We don't have much money, so that's 4 meters. That's 9 meters. Oh, it's only 500 more. I think I'll grab that one. Yeah. Alright, let's lease this dude. I need to rent a cultivator. This sucks. Shouldn't have to rent a cultivator. This is definitely something we need to find and purchase. Oh, I'm pushing it. Clearly I missed. Wait, no I didn't. I just missed the message to hook it up. So we'll get the 2 fields cultivated, and then we can get them drilled. And I don't have enough money to really do anything else. So maybe we can do another contract. Oh, yeah, this thing's quite the cultivator. Cool. Yeah, look at that. That's a pretty decent cultivator. Maybe we should see if we can find our broke... Oh, what's it? Obviously, I missed a piece of a tree. Okay. That was kind of weird. It wasn't really a stump. It was just kind of a chunk of a tree. But oh well. I did kind of eat into the little trail that's back here. And that just goes to that tree. What the hell? What is on that tree? Oh. Riddle. I dwell beneath leaves of faded hue, where time stands still and whispers are few. My shelter is hollow, yet filled with old lore, a slumbering giant with tales to store. If you wish to see me, tread with care, for only by night I dance through the air. Listen to the roots that hum in the dark, where moonlight glows and shadows spark. Interesting. I'm guessing mushroom. That's kind of cool. I have not noticed that up until now. That's funny. No, no, no. Why? Why? Go back down. I'm not done with you yet. Are you down? No. Yeah, you're down. Okay. Continue. Huh. That's unexpected. Let me know what your answers are for the riddle. Yeah, this shouldn't take very long with this size of cultivator. Not a very big field. Neither is the other one very really. Why is that not folding up? Odd. No, other way. Why is this not working? Did it break something? No, it was. Just took... Wow. Something's funny there. I'll just see if we can figure out what's going on with my shifter. Look. Not that far. Got one square edge on this field, and that's the one spot we have to actually stop and turn instead of just roll around. But that's okay. And so I'm not going to get a ton of yield out of these, but got to start somewhere, right? Oh, I need to get the soil type for this. I forgot to soil sample this thing. I think I soil sampled the other one. That's what the task list is for. Need to... Problem is, I don't... Trying to plan things in advance doesn't work all that well so much for me. I'm more of a fly by the seat of my pants kind of guy. Let's just see what works. A lot of times it's not very efficient, but it works. Sometimes, most of the time, I don't know, maybe. We're just doing a Zen garden. We got pretty runs, little swirls, and although I am gonna go cultivate that other field so we can hopefully not incur too much costs on this thing. Folding up back there. Hope so. Could be. Yeah, I did. Okay. We'll come up here to our other field and get it cultivated. So they've both been... Well, that one we just did was brand new. This one has been plowed after I got all the potatoes out of it. Potato. Probably expand this one a little bit to the sides. At the same time, it was already really rough. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the combine down that road. I might have to do some tree trimming. Whoa. Why is that not down? That's better. Unfortunately, I don't have a roller or a rock collector. So we're just going to have to deal with the rocks for right now. Really want to get that loan paid off. So we don't have to worry about interest rates anymore. Interest is going to kill us. Hey, switch direct gears. Don't hit the tree, don't hit the tree. Oh, that's what I thought. Wow, screwed that up. Well, good thing we can still cultivate and plow. I mean, yeah, that too. But and drill in the rain. Probably good for it anyways. Mixes the moisture into the soil a little better. Oh, did I miss a row there too? Yep, I'm gonna have to come back and grab that. This is why people use steering assist. So they don't miss one row from the plow. I'm doing it again? Yes. Yeah, this one came with potatoes, but it's not a very good one. Sometimes it's just kind of satisfying to see the dirt change textures. How does it look from inside the cab? Oh. Yeah, looks like I still got it. Not really certain how, but hey, whatever works. And we got that one spot at the other end of this side too, I think. Looks like there might be a couple spots, but those could be wheel marks as well. We'll go over them anyway, just to make sure it's fully cultivated and good to go. Just in case. Okay. Hold up, come on. Ooh, don't hit the tree. Oh, I'm gonna hit the tree. Didn't get it in time. That's okay. So now we can return this and get our cedar, get our oats planted, and then decide what to do next. I should increase that a little bit. Maybe we really need to get a cultivator. I mean, this one's not bad. Not quite the one I wanted. What am I looking for? Vehicles. Return. Vehicle has been returned. Okay. So, do we have our dude looking for? I think we do. Alright, yeah, let's just get the seed put in. So we want oats. Okay. Oh, through an entire one pallet of seed. This is supposed to be able to do fertilizer also. Yeah. Oh, it's down the back there. Okay. Does not hold a ton. But I guess we don't really need a ton. We have small fields. Before I can plant the oats in this bottom field, though, I need to make sure to do the Isaria scout thing. So let's do this thing. You don't have any tasks, do you? I don't? Okay. Add task. Production. Also, nope. I guess standard. Soil sample. Lower field. Okay. Effort level? It's not a lot of effort. But it does need to be high priority. Not recurring, and it needs to be done immediately. Okay, does that show up anywhere? I do not see it. Huh. So, what is the point? Like, you have to actually check the task list, and you don't have like a little reminder on the screen? That would be cooler. Alright, I guess we just go. And hopefully we remember to check the task list. Okay, so this one I am going to use steering assist. 3 should be fine. Yeah, let's go. Get on there. So oats. And on the machine. Lower the machine. Oh, why? We'll fix that later. Okay, that should be sowing. Looks like it is, so okay. At the very least, we're getting nitrogen. Yep, that should work. I cannot see behind me very well. That kind of sucks. How does it do that? Is that not down? There we go. That's better. Okay. Get this field plowed, or not plowed, dang it. Sowed. Get our oats in. Yeah, it's barely using any. This is plenty big enough. Whoa. Does not turn very sharp. It turns too sharp, actually. Missed that little corner, didn't I? Alright, let's just go back and get it. That should work. There's nothing to eat in this field, guys. I don't know why you're in here. Not yet, anyway. Don't eat my oats. Turn you into jerky. So I'd like to... I need to get a silo. Oh. Should have turned the other way. I don't know why I went that way. Holy crap. Let's make this harder than we need to. And suddenly I have feedback. Yay. Look at the mud on the tires. On the road. We may have missed a little bit there. Yeah, we can get that later. As we're leaving. It is using quite a bit more fertilizer than I'd hoped. But it doesn't really hold a lot of fertilizer either. Great Plains. At least it still does both. And then we can come back with the fertilizer spreader later. If we're able to. Oh, dang it. No, I need to. I'm still in the headlands. There's a lot of trees in my way over here. Catch that corner, and we'll get it when we come back up to the end. We are doing 3 headlands, so we should have some space to turn around after that. That's the plan, anyway. We'll find out when we get to that point. Whee! Going around in circles now, circles now, circles now. Going around in circles now, circles all day long. So if you didn't catch yesterday's episode, stream, or whatever, on YouTube, if you're checking it out on YouTube, it's in 2 parts because I had some technical difficulties and my OBS crashed midstream. So it ended up being part 1 and 1.5. So, but anyway, the whole point in this this challenge is I could only buy used equipment. There are certain things that, like, obviously consumables aren't used, and some of the implements you can't get used because I think the limit for it to go into the sale is $5,000. So if it's less than $5,000, it won't ever go into the sale. And so, like, a lot of the buckets are front end loader stuff. Why? Oh, reverse. Like the front end loaders and buckets and things like that, and forks tend to be not show up in the store because they're already too cheap to even for the game to process it. Oops. So why am I having such a hard time with words? Words are hard, okay. Anyway, so all my other vehicles though I have to buy on the sale, but if I absolutely need something, like I needed that cultivator because this is not a direct drill, I can lease items. I wonder if there's a mod that you can increase the lease costs to make that more detrimental when I have to run up to it. Because it's not really that much of a challenge if I can lease the item. I mean, it gets expensive in the end because I might end up leasing over and over stuff that I should buy, like a cultivator. But I do have a mod that basically creates a broker for me and he goes out and finds deals for me to find stuff for the sale. But he does charge quite the fee for that, and it's not guaranteed. As I've come to find out with the cultivator I've been trying to buy since like October. I can't seem to get a cultivator in the sale. But I've gotten extremely lucky with my combine. This tractor, my other tractor, both my tractors actually, I've gotten extremely lucky with. But they were available when they were. The Asaria Scout for the soil sampling that I'll be using here after I'm done with this field. I found in the sale, which I've never seen that thing in the sale, so that was an extremely lucky find. I think I got a sprayer that I found in the sale. My pickup and the trailer I had to have the broker find for me because I wanted those items. So those ones I had a guy who found them for me. Well, we'll go there about it. But I've been pretty lucky so far in finding equipment in that sale. Speaking of which, did anything pop in yet? No. That does both. I mean, that's not bad, but I don't have the money. That would be kind of cool to get at some point. Eventually. Whoa, why? Okay, I got a little bump in the road there, I guess. And joink. Why is that deer still hanging out in my field? There's nothing to eat in there yet. There's not even weeds yet. You've got nothing to eat on, to munch on. I plowed it and I cultivated it. Silly deer. Okay, I hope I have enough fertilizer to finish off the field at least. I gotta go back for the other one, regardless. So I can always refill when I get down there, but I don't want to have to drive down there and back here for like 10 feet of field. That would suck. Yeah, see this one, there's a little bit of sand in the corner. Was that the nitrogen levels? The red and the green are the nitrogen levels. Oh no, it's the yellow. Why didn't that corner get more? Maybe it doesn't need as much. You know, it's funny. when I first heard of precision farming and watched some videos that had it in it, I was like, why would you want to do that? That just sounds like overly complicating everything. But it actually, once you've played the game for a little bit, you want that some extra things and the extra functionality of stuff. It's kind of funny that I was like, I'll probably never play with precision farming. That sounds just too complicated, and I don't want to get overwhelmed, and which is not hard to do with my brain, unfortunately. And ultimately, now I prefer to have it. I was actually sad that it didn't come out until just recently. I've been playing this game since November and didn't have precision farming until just... well, actually, this is the first actual save that I'm using with it in it. Because the other saves I had started quite a while ago, and well, I haven't played for a while either, so until yesterday. So there's that as well. But I was happy to hear it, and I immediately, when I found out that it had been released, I immediately logged on, downloaded it, and then shut the game off. Didn't actually play. Just made sure I had precision farming for the next time so I wouldn't forget to get it. It's pretty funny. I have a bad habit of just digging through. Where was that spot that I missed over here? I thought it was right in this area. Maybe I did get it? Oh well. I think this is a mechanical feeder. I don't think you turn it on and off. But anyway, oh, okay, I need to fix that. This button. I don't want to be sitting behind my character the whole time. So how about here? Let's see what that does. That's better. Okay. Oh, well, the steering wheel now has feedback again. Sometimes you have to leave the game and come back in to get the feedback of the steering wheel to work right. Kind of enjoying it kind of light because my wrist is still a little sore, but it's doing alright. I can always put my brakes back on if I have to. So we'll come over here, fill back up on seed and fertilizer real quick, and then grab the soil sampler. A few more bags of seed in there. Got a ton of fertilizer. That's going to take a while to go through. So we'll park this thing temporarily. I'm out of space to just stash stuff. Don't really want to block this entrance, but oh well. Technically, it's not really an entrance. It's a row of bushes. I guess it's not that big a deal. Where's the scout? Oh yeah, I got hit by a tree. It's all twisted now. Alrighty. Let's go get our soil sampled. And again, it's not a very big field, but that's okay. That is unfolding, right? Did I hit the wrong button? Clearly it was not unfolding. Okay, we might be able to get this in just a couple of samples. Holy crap, I'm really starting small this time. I'm not used to starting with such small fields. Okay, so we'll go... I still in the... Okay, yeah. First one about here. Might still need 3 total. Nope, I need to go forward now. Eventually, I'd like to buy the land in front of me here. And that's between my 2 fields. And clear out a lot of those trees to then combine them, these 2 fields into one bigger field all the way across. I wonder if this will still count. Well, by then the sample data will probably be expired anyway. Alrighty, we'll send these off, maybe, okay. Send those off to be sampled. Close the sampler up. Hopefully that actually went through this time. Looks like I did. Did I drop it unfolded before? Okay, so this is becoming the actual entrance to my field, or my yard here. Actually, I think this guy, since I don't actually use it all that much, let's park it back here on the lawn. We'll stick it over here by the tree. Let's not tip it over immediately. Alright, how long does that take to come back? I wonder. Turn! Oopsie. Okay, let's check. Nope. What do we got? Not that. Crop type, soil composition. Oh, we got a bunch of stones that needs rolling, which don't really have the money to rent a roller. Okay, so we got loam and a little bit of sandy loam here. We got sandy loam and a little bit of silty clay. So it's not terrible. This one's a good field, actually. That's mostly loam. That's, from what I understand, I think that's what you want. That's some of the best soil, I think. Between that and silty clay, I don't really know. I'm not a farmer. But I know loamy sand is the worst one. So I'm guessing sandy loam is the second worst. So I still got a big chunk here that's not very good. But so somewhere in here, it goes from sandy loam to loam. Hopefully it's more loam than sandy. And I can create like a field all the way across here. Like, where's number 62? Farmland? Yeah. So I want to buy this piece of land and combine these fields and have just one big field right here. Is the eventual plan. So that, yeah, we can come all the way along this ridge line here. Combine all those and just go all the way along. But that's a lot of trees I'm going to have to get rid of. Like, holy crap. Like, I might need to see if I can get one of those big fellers. Big logging machines. Oh, I might need to turn that off for today. The rest is still not 100%. So, maybe, I'm wondering if I should just put a worker on this. And then I can, oh, well, now I gotta buy the property before I can really chop the trees down. Well, I guess technically I don't have to because I've got lumberjack. It'll let me cut the trees down. But it's definitely something I want to do. Yeah, that looks fine. Yeah. We'll let him go do that. Eventually, where the fuck are you going? Oh, you're gonna start in the middle? Whatever. You do you. In the meantime, I need to... I want to check... he's got my... Is there any plowing jobs? Bale wrapping, hoeing, rock removal, stone picking, wood transport. They're all tiny too. No, I don't want bale wrapping. That takes forever. Deadwood wouldn't be bad because I can just grab the trees, bring them back to my sawmill. It's free wood. Hoeing, rock removal. That one's easy at least. Stone picking. Oh, that's actually really close. That one might not be bad. That's... Oh. And wood transport. That we just kind of did. Oh, that's going from one end to the other. That's going to the other sawmill. There's only 11 trees, though. So it's just a lot of driving across the entire board. Let's do that one. I know it's going to take forever to get over there. Actually, I can load that up onto my trailer. Let's do that. That'd be faster. I'm trying to drive that thing. I'm still behind the seat. So, we'll run over here to the store. Eventually, what I should do when I take these jobs is get a bucket on my front end loader, and then I can scoop up the rock, the gravel that's made. And then I can bring it back for free lime. Like use it to, use the rock crusher things to turn it into lime. Okay, which direction does that need to be picked up from? Okay, I'll just drive up here. Strap that down. Fold that up. Apparently I gotta start my engine to fold up the ramps. Those are some big ass ramps. Okay, and where are we going? Clear down... Wait, where are we going? Oh, clear over there. Okay. So the shortcut between 6 and 7 needs to be used again. Can we take that shortcut with this long of a vehicle? I don't know. Where's the road? I cannot... Because apparently my character is really short. I can't see. But yeah, see, look at the mirrors. You have to get clear down here to see out of them. To be useful. That one is just too far away. And I'm in a field. Whoops. Sorry, dude. Didn't mean to drive into your field. Alright. However, I am cutting the corner here a bit because I need to cut across. Nope, that way. Let's hope we can make it through this forest. This one's not as thick as some of the other ones, but there's still some... Oh, and I'm driving right through the middle of C6. Whoopsie. Aren't I an asshole driving through random people's fields? Sorry, people. I apologize. I done screwed up. Okay, so the rocks should be up here. See if we can... Oh, hey, there's the road. Oh, this is a really long trailer. Oh, there's our rocks. And there's a pole. Okay, I'll just pull over here. That should be alright. What's it? Why are my ramps down? I drove all the way here with the ramps down, apparently. Whoops. Whee! Alright. Oh, excuse me, pole. Down. Get these all broken up. Quick and easy like. This one's got a lot of tree in it. You don't actually have to move around. You can just keep it in the same spot. It was more fun to keep moving. Whoops. Not as efficient though. Okay. That's all the rock removal. I mean, I really don't have to pull back onto here, but I can just collect. Oh. Collect the contract and be done, but what's the fun in that? Yeah, when did those go back down? Thought I brought them up, but oh well. Now how do I get out of here? Ultimately, I think I need to go that way. Preferably without getting stuck on any trees. Oh, that's kind of steep. And the only reason why the steep is an issue is because I can get... Hi, centered. There's that field I didn't want to drive into again. We'll take the shortcut here. Oh, make a decision. Drive around the outside of this guy's field, right onto the road. Whoa. No problems, no problems. Yeah, this was much faster doing it this way than trying to drive that little skid steer all the way down. That would takes forever. Those things are not very quick. Whee! Alrighty. So we need to collect on this contract. And then the fertilizing, hoeing, stone picking. How big is that? 2.52 acres with the little stone picker, which is 5.5 meters. Oh, that still probably won't take very long. Honestly, it's not a very big field. There's not even any stones in it. Okay, what was that? Another subsoiler? Don't need one. We got a big one now. We upgraded. Okay, so that should be easy enough. Close. Now all of a sudden there's stones. Oh, that's amusing. Okay, well. I guess nothing to it but to get to it. Maybe I'll grab my truck and bring the trailer over later, depending on how quickly this thing fills up. But we are going to take a shortcut down the hill to it. At least I'm going to attempt to. Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. It's right here. Whee. Okay. And unfold. Oh, this might take longer than I thought it would. But luckily with contracts, you don't have to do 100%. You just got to do the majority. You know, you used to be able to rent, borrow the equipment and do your own fields as well. But we found out last episode that doesn't work. I tried to I did a cultivating job and tried to use the cultivator on my own fields. It yelled at me, saying no. This can only be used for contract work. So it looks like this holds about 2,000 liters. Let's see how many stones are actually in here. I could use one of these for my lawn. So many rocks. I tilled it up this spring to start over, and yeah, there's a lot of rocks that came up with it, but it's happy now. Had to mow it several times already. The grass is growing like mad. Oh, missed that one. Sweet. Well, my other tractor's free again. That didn't take very long. And let's see, what's our next option? Really, I need to get a silo so that I can hold the grain until it's worth selling in case I need the trailer. Because I could store it in the trailer since they're both oat, but the buildings don't go in the cell, so I've got to pay full price for them no matter what. That's not an option to get like silos in the cell, so I'll have to either get a silo, save up for one, or just store it in the trailer. But that means I won't have the trailer for anything else until it comes time to sell the grain, whatever that grain may be. In this case, oats. Well, at least the first case will be oats, which might not be that big a deal. Maybe at least hang on to it until I need the trailer for something else. And then we can decide when we get to the point where I kind of need the trailer. Because really, I can just harvest it, store it all in that trailer, because it's a big trailer. And then seed again with a summer crop, either sorghum or maybe even put, I could put the oilseed radish in and then cultivate that in and get free fertilizer that way, or cheap fertilizer rather, not free but cheap. And then yeah, because next month I'll still have to do a layer of fertilizer for these fields to get them double fertilized. I don't have a spreader of any kind though. Means I'll have to buy a spreader or lease one. Once we get all the equipment we need, at that point it's just a matter of getting the land. Oh, I completely missed that. Getting the land and working the land. So in the meantime, I can do contracts until I can afford buying more land. But a lot of trees I'm going to have to cut down, because I chose a forest map with small fields. So at least there's some field work I can do in the meantime, but there's going to be a lot of tree cutting on this series. Not a lot I can do about it. But hopefully I can get one of those. Yeah, I need to get one of those big machines. So we need to get our loan paid off so we can take out a loan to buy a used forestry machine. So that we can chop the trees down much faster. Because doing it by hand just takes, I mean, it's obviously doable, but it takes a long time. And it probably gets pretty boring to watch. Decisions. I mean, I can probably take some more loan as it is, but I started with a $250,000 loan, so I really need to get that paid down. We're at 63% of the contract done and only 60% full. So we might not need that trailer that it gives you. That's kind of amusing. It might all fit in just this machine. I'm debating on if I want to keep the pile of stones though, and eventually get the stone crusher, or just buy the one. I wonder if I can just buy the one that's next to me. That would be handy. Either way, I should probably at least take them up to that and sell the stones. Get some money for the stones, right? I don't know why I changed directions. I'm still just kind of going around in circles. Oh well. Whee! Yeah, it's gonna be close, but I think I can get all of the stones in this machine without having to empty out. I mean, obviously I've missed some, but the contracts, once it hits 100%, it doesn't let you continue anyway, so it tells you it can't be used anymore. So the other rocks just disappear anyway. I mean, I could buy a couple more fields and maybe get a larger amount of grain. I got a massive... Wow, getting the combine around is going to be a problem, because it doesn't have a trailer for the header. And it's a big header. We can harvest both those fields in like 3 passes each. Maybe I should have kept going the other way around. It was like a slower climb and then down the steeper part. A more gentle climb coming the other way. Everyone? Yeah, we're definitely going to be able to get this. That's funny. I'm going to go back and forth. Let's go back and forth. Here, it's less steep. I need to turn around the other direction. Come on, little tractor. You can do it. You got this. I was like, but the load's getting heavier as further I go. If we just go through these big chunks and get the majority right now. Oh, basically worked. 98, 99. Contract finished. Are they gonna let me? Nope. They won't even let me collect the rest. Oh well. Now we gotta see if we can go back up this hill, which, given the speed this tractor's going, makes me worried. Guess we'll find out. There's a white mushroom. Are those collectibles? I'll have to run back down here and check that mushroom out. Come on, you can do it. I'm worried about getting high-centered on this edge. Nope, they just climbed right up. No problem. Sweet. Okay. So, let's stick this guy here. Let me unload into this. Yeah, I just gotta get the trigger right. Cool. Maybe. There it goes. No, no. Twitch, twitch, man. Twitch, twitch. There we go. Make a little money off the stones. That's all it... What? I twitched. Oh. Extra 64 bucks so far. Another 28. Free money, right? Oops. Always saving content every time I enter the damn thing. Alright, thanks for the cash, dude. Fertilizing deadwood. Hoeing. Wood transport across the map. That makes less money. It's like half as much as the last one and further distance. No, that's going to take forever. Alrighty. Anyway. So we could spray the fields. Keep the weeds gone. Thinking we should... I can get liquid fertilizer. I've got a sprayer. What the... You missed a chunk. What is going on? Why did that not fertilize there? Alright. Because it says I don't have access to this land. Then why did it let me cultivate it and plow it? I had a wider cultivator and plower. Plow. Nope. Interesting. So I gotta ride the edge of the land boundary here. Whoops. That is not the direction I meant to go. No, lift it up. Thank you. Oh wait, there's still some more back there. How close can I get to this and still count? Right along the edge. Okay. Oh. Oh, that worked. We're good. Alrighty. We got everything seeded, fertilized. Whoa, sorry, lady. Drop that off real quick. Let's see if I can just grab all of these. I mean, I might need it for the weight, but... Oh yeah, definitely gonna tip me over. Precariously balanced driving on the front wheels. So we can get our weight rack connected. All right. Fill up on seed. I'll have to come back for the rest of that later. And that's how you carry 4 of these big bags with a small tractor. You just put a large implement on the back of it to hold it down. I mean, or you can, buy actual weights, but who does that? Okay, I do. But still. Okay, so we're going to stick the fertilizer here. That seems like a good spot. And 1 bag tipped over, but that's okay. Turn. Actually, I think I want this. Over here more. There's definitely probably better ways to do this challenge. One, maybe make it to where you're going to only do contracts if you have the equipment, which unfortunately would pretty much rule out any kind of rock breaking stuff for quite a while. Or would transport what? Oh. For some reason that went down. But it would definitely make it more of a challenge at least. Whoa. Let's take out the microphone. Another option would be, I don't know. No, that's definitely an option. Really, dude? You're just gonna be a dick like that? Walk in front of a person trying to grab a pallet like that? What the fuck? No, other way. Technically I got it. But I think also a different map. I mean, this isn't bad because it's easy to, there's a lot of trees I can at least get some wood. Did that come off? No. Okay. How much wood do we got? Do we have anything spawned? We do. Oh, we got a whole bunch. Okay. So it's going to be a few months before we can harvest. Like a lot of months. Where do we want to park this? I don't want to flip it completely around. Try not to take out the garbage cans. Or the people that are just walking around in circles. Excuse me, sir. Yep. There's that pole in the way. Let's park it there. I need to get a weight on this thing, don't I? What can I grab? I can grab the winch. It doesn't weigh that much, though. Over here. The sprayer probably way more, but it's also bulkier. I'm gonna spawn another one. You know you want to. Oh, son of a bitch. Of course it's gonna spawn that instead. Last time I did this, I horribly screwed it up. Made such a mess. Whoa! That's part of screwing it up. Let's just not drive down the hill. That would be beneficial to not do. Oh. Well, hello. Nope. Reverse. Right? Yep. No. Wait, when it doesn't shift gears for me. I'm gonna stick these here on the back. Probably gonna be a few of these. However, these things, massive. Yeah, those pretty much straight. Yeah. And you can fit two of these side by side, but it's wide load. Dang it. Learned, if you don't come at it straight, it always ends up being crooked. It's just annoying to work with. I'm gonna spawn another one. And think about it. Yeah, okay. I knew it was gonna spawn more. Alright. Let's stick these on that other pallet, and we'll stick those two planks, of the long planks, on top of each other. Maybe. Oh, I guess. And there. No. Let go. Let go. Don't tip over, motherfucker. Why? Why are you doing this? What the hell just happened? Why did it just suddenly drop? There it goes. Need a telehandler or a forklift, and I'm gonna just drive down the hill again, apparently. See if it spawns anything else in the meantime. It did not. Okay. Still got 50,000 in. What do we have in the sale now? Nothing that we need. What do we got for prices? For the wood stuff. That is going down. The other two are going up. Still not as high as Mashad's, and that's going down still. That's funny. And long planks. Got the same. Well, nope. Robert's Farm now needs it more. Alright, well, Robert's Farm, quite a bit more there. And $30 less there. And quite a bit cheaper there. So Mashad's house is still going to be the best option overall. The planks and the wood beams are about the same, but the prefab walls are quite a bit more at Mashad's. $200 more. Well, we definitely need the money. Why not? Off to Mashad's we go. Oh yeah, I need a way to unload at Mashad's, because it does not take it off the trailer, unfortunately. So the question is, can I still fit the tractor on here? Not with the way it's loaded. Alright. Other way. Oh boy. This is going to be so treacherous. Oh, man. Oh. I have no idea. I'm accepting it. We're strapping. Oh, this is going to cause some problems. Oh, boy. Alrighty. Well, here we go. What's wrong? What am I dragging? Apparently it decided something was being dragged, but... Is there a pole or something that was wrapped around? Done that a few times. This is so sketchy. Why is that? Okay, now I'm just straight tipping over. What the hell? Yeah, I don't think that prefab wall is really on. It kind of is, because it's clearly not falling completely off. It's definitely causing some problems. How do I save that? Where? Save image. Ah, there we go. This could work. Downloads? No. Projects? Maybe. What the? Where did that actually save? It name what? Just 25. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Let's continue our perilous journey. Now that I figured out how to do a screenshot. And save a screenshot for that matter. Maybe we can actually get better thumbnails than whatever YouTube chooses for me at the moment. Whoa! Okay. I was going straight and it just tipped over. That doesn't make any sense. And now I'm floored and I can't move. Going 3 miles an hour. Why? What is dragging? Okay, that doesn't make any sense. Why am I stuck at 3 miles an hour? In first gear. Well, we might be here a while. Come on. Let's see if turning will get rid of whatever it thinks that I'm dragging. Clearly it did not. Oh. Okay, whatever it thought I was dragging is gone now. So gonna tip over on this corner. Oh, I made it. Ah, the lady that just walks around in circles up here. This must be Michaud. Or his wife. I don't know if Michaud is a male or female name. Honestly? No? Nothing? Now you don't want to fall off? Right. Of course you don't. Yeah. Push. Heave. Heave. Oh. What happens if we just do this? Not what I wanted. Ah. That worked. Really don't understand why the trigger doesn't go up high enough to take things off the trailers. Kind of annoying. Wrong direction. Why? What the hell? Really? Let's see if we can push those two off. Back. Whack. Haha. All three. Success. Just the front wheel. Alrighty. Time to go back home. Okay, so what's the next thing we need to do? I don't know. Oh, hail is actually going to damage our crops, huh? Which is kind of annoying, actually. Whoa! Is the trailer still back there? Yep. Whoa, whoa. So, yeah. Decisions. And up the hill. There rushes. I think I'm going to park this over here. Yeah. Do need to drop that down. Now, what to do? I don't know. But I think I'm going to end the stream there. I'm kind of running out of gas to play anymore. So, thank you for joining me on this adventure. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.